It's story time again with Grammy P. I have a great big book to read to you today. Look at this big book. It's called Green Eyes. It's about a white cat. My name is Green Eyes. I am an all-white cat with very long whiskers. I'm going to have a birthday soon. I will be 1 year old. I was born in the country. It was springtime. When I was very little, I lived in a big, wide box with 4 high walls and a soft white blanket on the bottom. When the sun was shining, my box was moved inside. The blue sky was my ceiling. Every day I tried to climb over the walls of my house. Sometimes my paws would almost reach the top. After many times I became stronger. And finally, one day I reached the top and over I went. The earth was soft, the grass was green and tall. The flowers had many colors, and the trees were very big. I ran around and around the biggest tree. I was tired and happy when I climbed back into my box. I remember the first time I saw chickens. Some were white, some were red, and some were gray. I also remember the first time I saw dogs and cows and goats. They all lived on a farm near my house. Sometimes I would sit and watch the farmer milking the cows. I had a very special reason for watching. After he was finished, he would give me a big full bowl of warm, sweet milk. During the summer, I was outside most of the time. When it was too hot to play, I would lie down in the tall, cool grass. Once, I heard someone say that I looked like a little lion in the jungle. Soon the days became cooler. The leaves turned red and brown and fell slowly to the ground. Sometimes I would chase one leaf and make believe it was a mouse. I would sit quietly and wait for the wind to blow it, and then I would chase it all around the big tree. The days grew colder and colder, and one day everything was white. It was fun to watch the snowflakes as they fell. It was too cold to play. My ears were cold, my paws were cold, and my whiskers were covered with snow. I was glad to lie down in my box near the heater. Now it's springtime again. I'm 1 year old now. I'm not a kitten anymore. I'm a big cat. And I have a bigger box too. I still like to smell the pretty flowers. And I still like to look at the big trees. And in the summer, I still like to play in the tall, cool grass. When autumn comes, I will watch the leaves fall to the ground again. And in the winter, I will sit by the window and watch the snowflakes falling. And when it gets too cold, I will curl up in my nice warm box and fall asleep. Good night, Green Eyes. I hope you enjoyed this book, Dane. This was one of Sean's favorite books. I used to read this to Sean when he was a little boy. Bye, until next time.